Hi there, and welcome to another spotlight of just one of our successful talents. This is where our talent get a chance to share their experiences, impressions, and sometimes their advice with you. These people are just like you and came to Nine9 with just a dream, and now they are being featured nationally and locally in commercials, TV series, movies, and more. Enjoy!
My name is Brandy Rinehart. I have been a talent with Nine9 for roughly a year and a half. I found Nine9 completely by accident from my boyfriend recommending me. My first impression of Nine9 was that it was super casual and super inviting and not a stressful, intense environment that it was very appealing to me. In the past, I have done some modeling in high school and in college. And I really enjoyed it and I had a good time, but it seemed at some point it wasn't necessarily for me. It got a little more intense than I was used to and it was intimidating. So I wasn't as secure with doing it, but coming back to Nine9, I started talking to a few of the people at Nine9 and a few of the agents, and the acting aspects started to appeal to me a little bit more than it did when I was in high school or college. I think the maturity level was there and it wasn't quite as intimidating and seemed as mysterious. The ultimate decision to help me take the lead with Nine9 was honestly the first time coming in and meeting with the staff and the team. Everyone was really inviting, really excited to have me there. It seemed also incredibly stress-free. And then when I signed up, ultimately seeing how easy the app and the website were, that the whole application process for getting information on potential jobs was so streamlined and so easy, it made it incredibly easy for me to choose it. One of the past experiences that I had with Nine9 that was huge would be a callback from the agent directing and coordinating for Ozarks. So I had this amazing opportunity that I got the funniest text message ever that said, "Are you Brandy Rinehart, size 9 shoe, 5'11", and able to do a photo shoot and do a test shoot?" And my response was, "That is me. I am still a size 9. I am still that person. Absolutely, let me know where to go." So I ended up showing up and doing the test shoot, and immediately within about 12 hours, I got a text message, "You got the job, you're going to be the body double," which was huge and really fun. And then I said, "Wait, what is this for?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're hilarious." She said, "This is for Ozark, the series. You're going to be Helen's body double." I was like, that's amazing. So it's really exciting. After doing the test and doing the COVID test and being notified who it was for the series, it was pretty exciting for me to realize that I was actually going to be a body double for a series that I 100% had been watching throughout the duration. So I was pretty excited. Nine9 got me involved, and then it sort of transferred me over to the Ozark team. And it's a phenomenal team. I had never, ever even imagined having so much fun. And then I ended up doing, after I did all the tests and did the fitting, and when you walk into like this little fitting area and that you see all the outfits of a show, that you recognize the outfits, it's kind of hard not to get geeked out, and people that don't get geeked out are lying. I did get to meet Skylar, the son in the character that is Marty Bird's son, one of the main scenes. The first scene that I did with them, I was able to work directly with him. And it's one of the scenes where we had to reenact. That was so much fun, and meeting him, he's clearly had grown up, and the whole cast, as soon as he walked on set, was like, giving him big hugs and kisses, and I'm, oh my gosh, hey. And then we shot the scene. They had the whole setup out where they do the filming, and we had so much fun, and we ended up riding back to the production area, the production warehouse with he and his mom and his tutor. And it was a really very telling moment when you learn a little bit of insight and you get to see behind the scenes how the various actors and actresses, and I'm sure many of the Nine9 team can attest, it's a very endearing moment to see how much the younger actors and actresses have so much support and have so much on top of the adults that are there, but they have a lot of support and a lot of backup. So it was really cool to see that. It actually got me interested in potentially getting my daughter and my son involved. I thought, it's not okay. It doesn't feel quite as like shady as like some of the 80s. You'd see like the bad 80s stuff behind the scenes, and now you're like, these guys are really caring and everyone's pretty protective of each other. It was very sweet. To tell you another funny part of the story, protecting a teen that actually had to reenact a scene where he was holding a gun to me was pretty intense, and a real gun, but it was very sweet. The other thing that people don't realize, the layers and layers of protection that the actors and actresses go through, I was blown away by that. I was in a situation where they were holding a gun to me as the body double for Helen, and Ozark cast and their support group, they're all of like the team behind the scenes, were so good and so thorough about explaining what was going on, and then you'd have another person explain it too, like, this is not a loaded weapon. All of these like procedures that we don't realize while we're watching these amazing series, that there's so much behind the scenes that they take care of, that I was kind of blown away by. It was a really amazing educational experience too, which I loved. So that was one of the most amazing things that I love about Nine9. I was very impressed with the sort of handoff. There was this really amazing sense of, here's what's happening, we're giving this to you, here's this great gift. Take the gift and do with it what you will. You may open it and enjoy this amazing gift, or you can take it and crush it and crash it and throw it in the trash can. Do whatever you want. And I opened it and I had so much fun. I ended up becoming, when I went on set to Ozarks, I had this jaw-dropping moment where I realized I had my own trailer and my own makeup and hair people, which you kind of realize after the fact how much fun. As an extra, when you're in the background, sometimes you don't do hair and makeup. you kind of show up. And I have been fortunate enough to be an extra in a couple of different movies that weren't with Nine9, but when I was much younger, like high school, college. And you kind of get through this place where, I'm just over here doing stuff. But then when you have these amazing opportunities, you can be a body double, you can be a non-speaking extra where they still have to do hair and makeup on you, and they will dress you and you have to do a wardrobe fitting. And you'd be shocked, it doesn't take forever. The thing that actually took forever this year was just getting your COVID testing, which will go away, but whatever. I had this really great opportunity. The 2 times I was on set with Ozark was to meet with both the hair and makeup ladies and the executive producer and the agent that is there, that works with those producers and with that set to book. So there's not only Nine9, then there's the separate casting agency that did the research and found me through Nine9. Like, I did no part of my own, which was a whole other facet of Nine9 that I thought was really cool. I did not even apply for Ozarks. That casting agent that works independent was knowledgeable of Nine9, did the research, had communicated with your team, and then she found me, and then that was my go-to. And she's reached out to me. They're now filming and doing a Marvel movie, and she asked me, would I want to be a stunt double in Marvel? And I'm like, let me think about it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to be a stunt double in Marvel. So the cool thing was I created a rapport with that middleman casting agency that was separate from Nine9. And then on top of it, met with a lot of the background team, which would be the hair and makeup people, and made friends with the makeup. I don't put any makeup on my own. As you can tell, I'm not all that great with makeup, but I ended up getting tips from her about my lotions and about some of my own skin conditions. I have super, super bad rosacea at times, and she gave me all these amazing tips and creams and lotions and stuff. And then we exchanged numbers, so we text each other every once in a while, and I've asked her, she's honestly amazing. And the casting agent that's the go-between for Ozark and for Nine9 is now, like, I've literally wished her a happy Mother's Day, happy Valentine's. I hope you're having fun. And it isn't this just like, thank you, bye, we're done. You create this really fun relationship with them. And then I'll get this text of, hey, so-and-so is filming a video here. Do you want to do a video for Luda? And I'm like, I live back and forth in both Chicago and Atlanta. And I'm in Chicago that week. I would love to. Like, no worries. I'll keep you posted. So, just from staying friendly and keeping connections with some of the cast and an agency that works with Ozark, I have been invited to do a Marvel body double and a Ludacris video. One of my favorite things about being a talent with Nine9, and I will be brutally honest, during COVID, as with a lot of us, times got a little tight, and I'm like, I know there was like monthly automated deductions that I was like a fee, and I'm like, I don't think I need to do that right now. And thankfully, I completely forgot about it, and I thought, you never know. It's kind of like the equivalent of when things aren't necessarily going the greatest, you never know what's going to happen. And even as a single mom who runs a separate business that has nothing to do with being a talent for Nine9, I love the idea of having a secondary income. That really, really meant a lot to me. And I realized very quickly that you never know what's going to happen. So why not keep it? And plus, the truth is, Nine9 really did create some really fun stories and really fun experiences that when I'm Zooming with my friends or family and everybody's like, okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing anything now? Have you booked anything? And it's hilarious. Nobody cares that I run my own custom cabinetry and interior shop. They all want to know about, like, have you been booked for anything? I'm like, okay, well, I got information on this. All right. So it's kind of just the idea that you have this great opportunity to be a part of something that it's not very picky about whatever echelon, whatever your background, whatever your experience, you still have the ability to be a part of the talent there and not feel like you're less than who you are. What advice would I give to somebody thinking about being a talent with Nine9? Keep saying yes, because you never know what could come from what seems like a really small nothing very quickly can evolve into a very big something.
Thanks so much. We are so proud of all of our talent and love to share their stories as told by them every chance we get. It motivates us to keep working to help all of our talent succeed, and hopefully it helps you to know a little more about us. We hope you've enjoyed this talent spotlight and encourage you to check them all out, past and future.